Om yata gaurau apakritam trishayannetyavirinam apittave naha prapittave tuyamagahi kanveshu susachapiba. Namaste to all. This is a very beautiful Samaved Mantra 1721. I explained this mantra a couple of days back in Tamil, and in fact, I normally don't listen to my videos. Very rarely I try to listen to my videos. The day I made this Tamil video, I don't know how I made that video. It was so impactful to myself. I listened that video in Tamil at least 3 times. And some of my channel viewers, they also told me that, I listened to this video at least 10 times. It is so much useful for our life. I don't know how I made that video. It's all with the blessings of my Acharya, but I'll try to make in English also. I thought, okay, I'll try to explain in short. See, the language of Vedas are very, very secretive. It's not easy to understand the language of Vedas. Of course, we can read the mantras from books written by Arya Samajis, but still the impact what we'll get by reading the book is like 1% or 2% only. The real impact happens when we listen the knowledge from an Acharya. And this mantra is a very favorite mantra of my Acharya. My Acharya used to explain this mantra many, many times in the later part of 2000s. That was the time when I became disciple to my Acharya. And I remember still that I have listened to this Veda mantra many times from my Acharya. See, Almighty God is so wonderful. He is giving the knowledge by taking a knowledge that is happening in this world and then trying to directly link it to our life. Yata gauro apakritam. See, we must always understand, my Acharya always says that Vidwan, Rishi, Muni, Yogi, Tapasvi and Almighty God, they are Prokshpriya. They like to give the knowledge indirectly. They don't want to give direct knowledge. That's why in the Vedas, when we understand the Vedas in depth, direct knowledge of Almighty God, I am telling this to you. This kind of words Almighty God has used in very limited mantras only. Most of the Veda mantras are indirect knowledge. And we would have experienced in our life, when we get something indirectly, the impact is extremely huge in our life. When somebody says something with a hint, we try to understand the secret behind it. And my Acharya always says that, no Acharya will tell you that you are a sinner on the face, or no Acharya will tell you that you are a fool. Acharya will describe who is a sinner. Acharya will describe the qualities of sinners. Acharya will describe the qualities of foolish people. So when we sit in the yajna, then we will understand, I am also doing like this in my life. So I am a foolish person. I am a sinner. So this makes a big impact in our life. Prokshpriya hi devaha. Always remember, my Acharya always says, one quality of great yogis and rishis and tapasvis they are absolutely like space. If you make a fire in the space will not catch fire. The fire will keep on burn, but it will not impact the space. The space exists inside the fire, outside the fire, but it is unaffected by the fire. Similarly, my Acharya always says that I know everything what you do. I know what are you and what you are and what is you. I know everything about your character, what you do at home, what is your tapasya, everything I know. But still, I will pose as if I do not know anything. So that's one of a very, very subtle character and a very high character of a yogi. He will never judge you, even though for your consciousness that you are a sinner. Your Acharya will behave with you as if you are a pious person. That is one of the quality which I have experienced in my Acharya. So when it comes to this mantra is a very simple mantra. See, Almighty God says, Yata gauro apakritam. The sun is extremely bright. It's very hot summer season, and all the lakes and rivers and water bodies in the forest, they have evaporated. There is no water in the forest. So the deer, Yata Gaurav, Gaurav means we can say here deer. Deer is extremely thirsty. It needs water very badly, but it is not able to find a water there. Wherever normally where it drinks water, it is fully dried. There is no water there. So what it does, what a deer does, a deer searches for water. It knows that wherever there is a water, I have to search it and drink it, otherwise I will die. Otherwise I will die out of thirst. So let me search the water. It will search for water, and it knows that at that place there will be hundreds and thousands of crocodiles. At that place there will be lion, there will be tiger, there will be harmful and dangerous wild animals at that place, but still I have to go there to drink water, otherwise I will die. So keeping its entire life at risk, the deer will search for the water and it will go and drink water from there. Sometimes the deer will die, sometimes it will get attacked by crocodile or lion or tiger. See, other animals, they will also need water. For example, elephant needs water, the rhinoceros, all the animals, every monkey or any bird in the forest, every animal needs water, so they will all reach there only. But in case of, let's say, elephant, they are a little bit safer because they are very huge and they do not have that much fear like a deer. But the deer feels that, okay, I will have to drink water because if I don't drink, I will die. But if I go and drink water, probably I might survive. I might run away from the predators. So this is a chance the deer takes to save its life, and then it goes to drink the water. So Almighty God says here, just as a deer which is extremely thirsty and it knows that it will die without water, it searches the place where there is a availability of water in the forest. Similarly, what you must do, you must leave the place where there is no jnana, where there is the self-made gurus. I remember I was watching this for like 20 minutes. I was watching this Mahashivaratri program a couple of days back, Isha Yoga Center. People are dancing. See, people have been made to believe that at that night, if you keep yourself awake and keep your back straight, you do whatever you want. You want to dance, you dance. You want to sing, you sing. But whatever you do not sleep. If you don't sleep, your energies will rise up to the head, and then you will have darshans of Shiva. You will get even moksha. This is, people have been made to believe, and they have made such a success party that the camera cannot cover the number of the people available at that night. I was seeing the drone is not able to capture the full picture of the people. Thousands and thousands of people are gathered at one night and one place and dancing, singing. So here Almighty God says, where there is lies, where there is this kind of self-styled godments, or there is jute, leave that place. Just like the deer which leaves its place and then go to find the water source and then drink it. Similarly, leave the falsehood and try to go to that place where there is sarovar, where there is acharya, a real acharya who has attained samadhi, a real acharya who has realized me and my Vedas knowledge, and he will teach you the Vedas knowledge. If you go there, even though the indication here is, even though our life may be at risk, you must search an acharya. In fact, my acharya always say that Ved mantras are experiences of Rishi Munis actually. My acharya used to tell the story where he met his Guruji. My acharya was searching an acharya for all his life, but wherever he went, he understood that everybody is 420, everybody is a jute. Then at one point of time, my acharya got extremely anxious and depressed, and then my acharya said that to Almighty God, that I am meditating on you for the last so many years, but you are not showing me anything. You are not even indicating to me that whether you exist or not. I am just doing name jap of you for the last 12 years. Continuously every day I am doing name jap of you, but you are not even showing me that you exist. And you are not showing me a true acharya. Are you not seeing my tapasya? I just want you only. I don't want anything else in this life. Why not? Why are you not showing you to me? Just show me a true path. This is my Acharya's prayer. And my Acharya said that if that day, my Acharya told to Almighty God, if you do not show that you exist today, I am sitting in the Rishikesh where the Ganges is flowing. I will dive into the Ganga and then live my life. So suddenly something happened which I cannot explain to you, but my Acharya got an inspiration internally to run inside the forest. That was like evening times. And my Acharya said that, it was like getting dark. And suddenly at that moment when I said that I am going to leave my body, I am going to finish off my life because I just need you and you are not giving yourself to me. You are not showing the path. So I got an inspiration inside me and I ran into the jungle. And I was keep on moving on and on and on. At one point of time, maybe it is pitch dark. It's like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the night. I stopped at a place where there was a big rock. And then I tried to jump over it. When I was trying to jump, I saw a cave. And inside the cave there was, a light coming from that cave. Then I was thinking that at this night, who is inside the cave? So let me go there. So my Acharya said that, somehow I reached that cave. And then I saw my Acharya's first darshan that point of time. Then I thanked Almighty God within my heart. Now I think I have come to the right place, right Acharya. So my Acharya, with extreme struggle, he became his Acharya's disciple. And his Acharya did not accept my Acharya as disciple in the first go. He took several rounds to agree that, okay, you will be my Shishya. So my Acharya said that, see, I was searching for truth so badly that I was ready to die for Almighty God. And at that point of time, I got the darshans of a true Guru. But for you people, you got your Acharya without any effort. You have come to me, somebody has come to me through YouTube, somebody has come to me through website vedmandir.com, somebody has come to me through other reference. Okay, your neighbor is my disciple, and then my disciple has told you, okay, there is one, my Acharya is a great Guru, you also come and join me, let's go to ashram. So you have come to me without any effort, whereas I have sacrificed my life. I just wanted only a true Acharya. And that is the reason, I was able to do tapasya and then attain Almighty God. Whereas for you people, you do not have value of real Rishi Munis. You do not understand the, importance of a Rishi in your life because you have not searched like I have searched. So this is what I remembered when this is all told by my Acharya, right? I'm not telling anything from my own. When my Acharya explains a Ved Mantra, for example, this Ved Mantra, if you read a book written by any Arya Samaj, he has just written one line. जैसे प्यासा मृग जल रहित प्रदेश को छोड़कर जल प्रचुर प्रदेश को चला जाता है, वैसे ही विद्या के प्यासे लोग मूर्ख को संग छोड़कर विद्वानों का संग करें. बस, this is the meaning written in Arya Samaj book. But can we understand the essence of this? We cannot understand. We must understand it from an Acharya who has a life experience for this Ved Mantra. My Acharya said that, he has been to so many other gurus, and every one of them, they offered my Acharya the highest position in their organization. Because my Acharya had so much of knowledge of Ramayana and Mahabharata and Upanishads at that point of time, they said that you will be my successor. You take over my ashram, we can earn billions of rupees. My Acharya humbly declined the offer and then humbly moved away from there because my Acharya wanted only Almighty God. If it is anybody else, they would have accepted the offer. So this is the true, the Ved Mantras reveal the true stories of great Maharishis and Rishi Munis. So if we are searching some true Acharya by giving our life, for example, this deer, it knows that it might die probably. Even neglecting the death, it is going towards the water. Similarly, come what may, even so many hurdles let it come in our life, we must try to search the truth. We must go to such an Acharya who is somewhere in the world. He might be anywhere in the world. Why not we sacrifice our time and hard-earned money and then invest in travel and go to such a yogi and then try to take knowledge from him. This will give us real benefit in our life. So this is what my Acharya always says, that you must be a jigyasu, you must be a mumukshu. Mumukshu is one person who does not need anything else other than Almighty God. So just like the deer who does not care about its life, it goes to drink water. Similarly, you must leave the kusanga and come to satsanga, come to the place where a real yogi lives. Like I was seeing that, this one example of Isha Yoga Mahashivaratri is just one example. Mahashivaratri, you go anywhere in India, any Shiv temple, everybody is awake throughout the night. They will do all the pujas for the statue, Shiv Linga, all those things. But whereas they are not even aware that this is against Vedas, they are not even aware that this is against Almighty God, they are not even aware that this is completely opposite to Vedas. At least you are aware, you are listening to this audio means you are at least aware, or probably you are trying to learn more about the Vedic Sanatan Dharma. So my request to you is, try to search a real Acharya. If you really search an Acharya, you will get an Acharya for sure. I am not saying that I never recommend that, come to my Acharya. No. My Acharya always says that don't recommend anybody, because today is a situation where everybody has faith on different paths. They don't have faith on Almighty God. They don't have real faith on the Vedic Dharma. So do not recommend me to anybody. But recommend them to search the truth. Recommend them to search the place where Vedas is taught by a Rishi, Muni, Yogi, Tapasvi. So that is what this mantra tells us. Almighty God tells in this mantra that you must search for truth. Leave the falsehood. If somebody is dancing overnight, let them dance. My Acharya says that Sri Krishna used to wake up at 12 o'clock. He does not have liking towards his sleep. Can you wake up at 3 o'clock? Even waking up at 4 o'clock is a difficult job for us. But Sri Krishna used to wake up at 12 o'clock. My Acharya used to sleep at 12 o'clock and wake at 2 o'clock to do tapasya. But today people are waking up throughout the night for dancing. They are waking up throughout the night to believe that they will realize Lord Shiva if they are keeping themselves awake in the Mahashivaratri night. This is the height of hypocrisy. So we must always try to listen to the truth again and again. I think this Veda mantra I have explained 2-3 years back. In Tamil also I explained earlier. But the secret behind these mantras are extremely huge, that we must try to listen these secrets again and again and again. So leave the falsehood and then come to the truth. And that truth is Vedas. And before coming to the Acharya, you must also start practicing Agnihotra in your house, doing name jap, because that will give you inspiration until you meet an Acharya. If you are not able to meet an Acharya immediately, try to start worship of Almighty God, at least by doing Gayatri jap, by doing everyday Havan, by doing Om jap, by doing your everyday tapasya. That will help you to go to an Acharya for sure. And after going to Acharya, never have doubts about him. That too, an Acharya who is a Samadhist yogi, who has realized the highest Samadhi, you can never doubt such Acharya in life. I have seen many of my Acharya's disciples, after taking Diksha, they have left my Acharya. This is very, very sad part. In fact, for taking Diksha, they were suffering so much. They were eagerly asking my Acharya again and again for Diksha. And when Acharya gave Diksha, after taking Diksha, after a couple of years, they left my Acharya. This is absolutely not acceptable from the eyes of Almighty God. So when you come to the Vedic path, you must be sure that you will not leave the path. If you leave the Vedic path, then the consequences you will face in the next lives, you cannot bear it. This is very, very important secret we must understand. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.